Well, as the Valiants come out onto the pitch here at Selhurst Park in preparation for this second division encounter, the opponents this evening, Notts County, the match being rearranged from early in the season when County were snowbound, much to Charlton's annoyance. But the game goes ahead this Tuesday evening, and what a game we should encounter, I should say, with Notts County now unbeaten in 11 games. Well, to plug the gap at the back, Lenny Lawrence has brought in on loan Alan Kernaghan from Middlesbrough, playing at number 6 for Charlton this evening. He made his debut for the Valiants at Sheffield Wednesday on Saturday, and it seems to have worked, preventing Sheffield Wednesday from scoring from the first time at home this season. Well, very much a confidence boost for the Charlton defence, who have been criticised recently by Lawrence, but Bob Boulder keeps his place as the number 1. Mike Salmon, his understudy, still injured but almost ready to return. Bob Boulder doing a good job. Well, Notts County, what a season it's been for them. Last season they were playing in the 3rd division. They've come up into the 2nd, and they really have been the team that surprised everybody this season. Now unbeaten in 11 games, winning 8 of those games. Notts County come here full of confidence, looking for a playoff place, certainly in contention for that this season after coming up just last season. Well, we see the return of Paul Harding at number 3. He's been out on through suspension for County, but an important player, and he returns straight back into the side as soon as he's eligible, comes back in and gets his place. So someone's got to give tonight, and Charlton Athletic are full of confidence as well after that tremendous morale booster up at Hillsborough on Saturday. Well, County have got some big men up front, and a name to look out for is the number 10, Dave Regis, younger brother of Big Cyril Regis, and he actually joins Notts County from non-league football. They're calling him the find of the season, and certainly a handful for Kernaghan and Webster, the 2 centre-backs. That's Regis going up for the ball now. The 2 centre-backs for Charlton Athletic. Kernaghan getting the important touch there to get it back to Bob Boulder. Well, his move could certainly become permanent if he can keep up the form, but in the meantime it's Charlton Athletic trying to get something going. But County looking to settle into this game and test those centre-backs. Well, perhaps Kernaghan a little bit fortunate there, but the ball finding itself back in the arms of Bob Boulder. Well, a big test for those 2 centre-backs this evening. Tommy Caton, the usual big centre-half for Charlton Athletic, is out through injury. Now Lee and Leaburn combining. Now Curbishley using his mind there to give it to Pitcher, and Pitcher plays wide for Lee. Certainly one of the most important players here at Charlton Athletic this season is Robert Lee, the number 7, in-form player for Charlton Athletic and top scorer from his midfield position. As Turner can't get the ball through, it's prevented by Webster, takes the throw very quickly, but it's Regis, I think, who's gone down. No, it's Phil Robinson who went down. It'll be a free kick to Notts County. So a chance for County to push forward, and a test for this reshuffled Charlton Athletic defence. Well, Kevin Bartlett, who's returned to the team this evening, also was out through suspension. He managed to get on to the end of that, but the linesman's flag was raised. Meanwhile, County break to the left. Draper can keep it in. Gets the cross in as well. Webster was there to beat Bartlett, but Charlton Athletic look a little bit slow at getting this ball away from the area. They'll need to perhaps step up a little gear in defence. Well, Leaburn is penalised there for a bit of push and shove, which gives County another chance to push the big men forward. Bartlett gets the touchdown, but a little bit hard for Regis to make contact. Leaburn doing well, but County can clear. Now Turner. Again, it's Turner. It's a good cross in, and Bartlett's onside, but Darren Pitcher puts it out for the corner, and it needed the interception from Pitcher because Bartlett was making a good run. Well, he's looking sharp, is Kevin Bartlett, obviously keen to restore himself back into his number 9 shirt and keep his place. As the cross comes in, Boulder was committed himself a little bit there, but Charlton Athletic managed to scramble it away, but at the expense of another corner. So again, it's County who can push forward. So it'll be the skipper, Turner, to take the consecutive corner. There was an offside actually against County. It was Leaburn who had gone up with Bob Boulder to clear, but the linesman's flag had been raised anyway. But certainly it's County that looked lively in the opening minutes of this game. Obviously full of confidence despite their change in personnel for this game, and Charlton Athletic will look to need to settle in as Mortimer hits a long ball forward. Charlie Palmer's the favourite to get it, but he's forced to put it out with Alex Dyer chasing, and Mortimer decides he'll take the throw. It could be one of Paul Mortimer's long throws. No, he's going to leave it for Minto, called up this week for the under-19s, England under-19s, his young Mintos. Palmer clears. Again, it's Charlton Athletic who get the throw. So a chance for the Valiants to push forward. Now Lee puts it for Minto. The corner is saved. Now Dyer. For Minto. Minto's cross comes in. It's looking for Robert Lee. Mortimer makes it number 1 for Charlton Athletic. Just as Notts County were looking to dominate the early stages of this game, Charlton Athletic with their first attack of the game. The cross came in from Minto. Robert Lee got the touchdown, and Mortimer thought about it, placed it perfectly, and beat Steve Cherry in Notts County's goal. Well, that must be awful for Cherry. He's not really had a touch of the ball yet, and Paul Mortimer was there to make an important strike and give Charlton Athletic the advantage in the early stages of this game. Well, it must be said, even in the early minutes, it was against the run of play, and Notts County will be really shocked at the way Mortimer was allowed time to place his shot and give the Valiants the lead here at Selhurst Park. 9 minutes had gone. Robert Lee doing well to rise and get the touchdown. The ball fell for Mortimer, and he said thanks very much. Put it in the back of Steve Cherry's net to give Charlton Athletic an early lead here against these promotion hopefuls, Notts County. Well, County get a free kick now. Regis it was who was fouled, and County will be looking for an early equaliser to get back into this game. It certainly makes the game interesting. Palmer. Well, Palmer pushes it straight to Alex Dyer, who does so well to hold his man off. Now Mortimer, good skill from Mortimer. Lee touches it back for Leaburn. They're looking to get Dyer going, but Dean Thomas had read the move well and puts it back to Cherry. Charlton Athletic certainly making the most of their first real attack here at Selhurst. Mortimer for Dyer. Lee picks it up and finds Peake. Now for Leaburn. Leaburn sets Mortimer on his way. It's good football from Charlton. Still Mortimer. Oh, this could be a great goal if he can finish. Mortimer makes it number 2. What a finish, and Mortimer is enjoying himself this evening. One of the goals of the season here at Selhurst. Real Brazilian style. The fans at last have something to celebrate at Selhurst Park, because Mortimer went round 1 player, round 2 players, 3, 4, and when it looked perhaps he had done a little bit too much, Mortimer gets his 2nd goal of the evening, and Charlton Athletic second in a couple of minutes, and County wonder what the hell's happened to them. Well, County get the free kick. This could be dangerous, and it'll need some good defending from Charlton Athletic. Mark Draper lining up the free kick, hits it in hard. Kernaghan, or Curbishley, was there to get it away, and Charlton Athletic can survive another Notts County attack and set Robert Lee going at the other end. Well, Lee's seeing an opportunity there with Cherry out of the area, but was asking a little bit too much of himself. So County obviously needing to push forward, but I would imagine worried about letting Charlton Athletic get another attack in this game. Cherry's kick finds the skipper Turner, and Draper floats it wide, picking out Thomas. Thomas through ball right down the middle, only finding Kernaghan. Now Draper. And Dyer showing some of the determination that Charlton Athletic have been showing in their recent games. Let's put this fine league run together. Only 1 defeat in the league in the last 11 games for Charlton Athletic. And looking to pick up points here this evening against this lively County team, but Charlton Athletic it is, who have got the bit between their teeth, and it's a good ball from Curbishley. Now can Leaburn finish? Leaburn has scooped it just over the Notts County bar. Well, he perhaps won't get a better chance to get on his name on the score sheet. It was a fine piece of football from Charlton Athletic. Alex Dyer had spotted the opening. He put Leaburn on his way, and Leaburn did the right thing, perhaps tried to chip the keeper, but the chip just inches too high of Steve Cherry's goal. Now Leaburn. Peake goes bundling in, but it's County can come away now with Regis showing the strength, but Mortimer, who's really commanding this midfield, was there. Now it's one for Leaburn to chase. Leaburn's managed to get possession. He's in a tight corner, and eventually Leaburn puts it out for the Notts County throw. Lee. And Pitcher can't quite reach it, but Webster can. But his through ball only going out for the Notts County goal kick. And County now looking to push forward, but they're finding it difficult because Charlton Athletic are really hemming County in at the back. But Bartlett is the player looking lively up front for County, and he forces the corner. But it's certainly Charlton Athletic who have got their fair share of attacks so far at Selhurst. Corner comes in, but it was Dyer, who seems to be everywhere, was there to get it away, and Charlton Athletic clear their ranks very quickly and catch County offside as the through ball was played. Now Turner trying to get his team back into this game is Phil Turner, but the closing down by Charlton is second to none this evening. It's making it very difficult for County to play their normal style of football. Now Webster. Well, the Charlton fans seem to feel that it was a Charlton throw, but the referee disagrees. And in the meantime, Steve Gritt and Gordon Watson for Charlton Athletic, just making sure they're ready if needed, as Mortimer scrambles it away. And as far as Harding lays it out for Thomas. Thomas getting the cross in, but Curbishley was there to get it away. Now Leaburn. Well, Leaburn's having a much better game for the Valiants this evening, and I think he'll be a little bit disappointed when he just chipped it over the bar after being put through by Alex Dyer. But having said that, he's having one of his better games here at Selhurst, as Mortimer cuts out the throw, but is unable to keep the ball in play. Palmer looking perhaps for the long throw. Well, Kernaghan quite happy to put it out. Turner hits the corner in. So well jumped above the Charlton Athletic defence. Phil Robinson it was who managed to rise up above the Charlton Athletic defence, but there was no power there to worry Bob Boulder. And now Dyer. Well, after all that, it was a little bit disappointing from Alex Dyer. I think he's been taking lessons from the Paul Mortimer school of the spectacular, but obviously hasn't quite got to the end of the course yet, because the cross a little bit disappointing. Curbishley. Kernaghan's there to hit it forward, but there's no red shirts. And Craig Short, it was, did some fine defending for County. Now Regis, can he get County back into this game? It was a good run by Regis, and I think he went for the shot, but it's a little bit too high to worry Bob Boulder. But just showing some of the physical strength there of the younger brother of Cyril Regis. As Curbishley, it's a long ball forward. Thomas, who's playing at left back despite his number 7 shirt, was there to put it out, and Leaburn will leave the throw for Curbishley. Now Leaburn. Well, the referee had to blow the whistle in the end. And decides on a drop ball. Of course, it was Paul Harding blatantly sitting on the ball. Leaburn trying to get possession. And eventually it's Charlton Athletic who can come away with the throw. Pitcher comes forward to take it. It's cut out by Thomas, but at the expense of another throw. And Leaburn may well step up for one of his long throws. Regis coming back to defend for County. It's touched on by Webster. Mortimer was waiting for it, but it never really came, but he'll get a chance now. And it's straight at the player. County able to come away. Comes off Turner. And Charlton Athletic continue to dominate this game here at Selhurst Park with Kernaghan. Turner is beaten by Minto. Lee can't get the possession, but it just shows some of the commitment that we're seeing from both sides here at Selhurst Park. County committed to getting back into this game, but likewise Charlton Athletic are certainly not in the mood to give away their 2-goal lead. That's for certain. Regis. Regis was fouled by Mortimer, I think. So County can perhaps push forward. Draper to take the free kick. Dyer is there to clear it. Comes out for Turner. Almost falling for Regis, but it was Kernaghan to get it away, but it's certainly not clear yet. The ball coming out for Draper, and he's got a lot of space on the right for County. Draper hitting it in hard and low. Regis had the chance there to perhaps make something, but his touch led him down a little bit, and Kernaghan will need some treatment from the Charlton Athletic physio. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this second division clash. Charlton Athletic holding on to their 2-goal lead, but Notts County certainly showing signs of being able to get back into this game. Well, Mortimer blatantly fists the ball away and then looks surprised that the free kick goes against him. But temper's beginning to flare a little bit as County become frustrated with not being able to penetrate this resilient Charlton Athletic team, as Simon Webster clears again. Now Dyer can come away, finds Lee. Lee turns well, he's turned Thomas. He looks up, he's looking for the skipper Peake, finds him. Now Lee again, but the free kick goes against Dean Thomas. Robert Lee, it was bundled down. Now the Valiants can push forward again. Well, another goal before half-time for Charlton Athletic would certainly put them in a very commanding position in the second half. Well, Curbishley's free kick goes out for the throw. Now Lee for Peake. Oh, the cross came in, it scrambled away. But Lee again gets possession. Well, he can't get past Robinson, who hits the long ball out looking for Bartlett, but this time Kernaghan, who really is having a fine game for Charlton Athletic, and I don't think we'll be too surprised if we see his move become permanent to the Valiants. A real tussle between Pitcher and Regis, but in the end it's Regis who comes off best. And Notts County have a free kick with just under a minute remaining in the first half here at Selhurst Park. It's touched on by Bartlett, certainly not cleared. The Valiants need to get it away, and Mortimer it is who can scramble it away, but County are certainly looking more threatening as this game goes on. Now Turner tries the chip, it's touched down, it's a chance for County. Short, he curled it, it came off Kernaghan and went out for the corner, but Craig Short was trying to curl it round Bob Boulder, and it looked a good effort until it hit Kernaghan midway, but it gives Notts County the chance for another corner and more pressure to be put on the Charlton Athletic defence. Well, it's come out for Draper. Draper hits it in, but he's hit it straight at Leaburn. He'll get a second chance this time. Peake's there to get it away. We're into time added on for injury as Lee touches it back and Pitcher hits it forward. There's nobody there in a red shirt, but I think Charlton Athletic are just happy to see the ball in the Notts County half, because County certainly putting on the pressure as we near the end of this first half here at Selhurst Park. Well, despite the scoreline, you get the feeling that it'll be Charlton Athletic who will be looking forward to the half-time whistle more than County, because County just beginning to get their momentum going, and certainly it's Charlton Athletic pinned to the wall in the final stages of this half. There's a push in the back of Kernaghan, and the referee's decision met with some sarcasm perhaps from the Valiants fans here at Selhurst Park. But it's a real battle we've got on our hands here as the referee blows his whistle to signify the end of the first half here at Selhurst Park in this second division clash. A game which has seen Charlton Athletic get off to a great start. Notts County coming back into it towards the end of the half, but the scoreline at the end of the first half, Charlton Athletic 2, Notts County 0. It'll be Charlton Athletic to get the second half away here at Selhurst Park, and one wonders whether the momentum that we saw at the end of the first half can be kept up, certainly from Notts County, who looked very capable of getting back into this game towards the end of the first half, but Charlton Athletic defending in numbers, preventing County from managing to damage the scoreline as far as Charlton Athletic are concerned so far. But big Cole Leaburn, who's having a good game for Charlton Athletic, showing good skill there. And Dyer also on form this evening for the Valiants as they get an early free kick. Well, the Charlton Athletic fans certainly in good voice this evening and enjoying the game, I'm sure, because it's a physical encounter, but there's plenty of skill out there as well. We've seen 2 good goals from Paul Mortimer, and now Minto can get the cross in. Thomas was there to get it away, but for a moment the player's looking a little bit static. Again, it's young Minto trying to get the cross in. Now Leaburn goes tumbling in, but his challenge was a little bit late on the Notts County skipper, and the referee gives a free kick, allowing County to come away unscathed. Dean Yates it is who just puts it back to Cherry, who settled in to this game a little bit better. Well, the score when the teams met earlier up at County, it's Regis has got a chance now to put, well, Regis had the chance there to put County back into the game. Bob Boulder, it was the man preventing Regis. A good save from Bob Boulder. Great servant to Charlton Athletic over the years, Bob Boulder, and making a good save there and preventing Regis from getting County off to a brilliant start in this second half. But the danger certainly off not away yet as Draper tries to come through. Can't beat Mortimer, but the cross can come in, and Leaburn stretching out a leg to get it away. It's only as far as Bartlett. Well, Paul Harding has got a fairly long throw on him, and it's a good one, but there was some pushing in the Charlton penalty area, allowing them to get the free kick. Well, the score when the teams met earlier up at Notts County was 2 apiece. Well, Charlton Athletic certainly playing to the script so far, but whether County can produce 2 goals, prevent them from scoring any more, we'll have to see. But in the meantime, Bartlett does well to get back onto his feet, but Charlton Athletic can come away with a skipper, Peake, making a good break from midfield. He's got Alex Dyer to his left. Well, Alex Dyer, the victim of a little bit of a late challenge. The referee, well positioned, decides no free kick. And now it's a good ball, setting Lee away. Well, he's gone wide, Robert Lee. Perhaps he should have been heading for the middle, but he's got Leaburn. And Leaburn was unable to turn, and County certainly living on thin ice. But eventually they get it away. Lee takes the throw quickly. Now Curbishley. Well, what a good move. It was Curbishley who had set up Robert Lee on his way with Leaburn in support. Alex Dyer will actually need some attention now, because he took a knock from that late challenge. He tried to limp back into the game, but it's proven a little bit too much for him, Alex Dyer. And Gordon Watson warms up on the subs bench. In the meantime, it'll be Paul Mortimer who'll take the corner for Charlton Athletic. It's away by Regis. And Minto quite happy to put it back to the safety of Bob Boulder. Leaburn can jump, but County it is who can come away. Thomas hitting the long ball forward, and he looks for the lively Bartlett. Now Harding. It's a good run from Harding. Cross comes in, gets a deflection. No, the referee decides it's a goal kick. Well, he's been out through suspension, Paul Harding. Returns to the side this evening and has certainly showed the enthusiasm and determination, certainly hungry for success for Notts County this evening, but as of yet finding Charlton Athletic a difficult side to get past, as Craig Short climbs onto the back of Alex Dyer, and Charlton Athletic get another chance to push forward. Kernaghan's free kick. Leaburn got the touch, but Regis can get it away. Now Bartlett. Well, Robinson can't thread the ball through, so it's the Valiants back in possession, but not for long. Now Harding. It's a good ball out to his left. He's seen Thomas making the run. Now Harding. It's touched on by Bartlett for Regis. Regis has put County back into the game. Well, they're calling him the find of the season, and from non-league football, Regis, the younger brother of Cyril, Dave Regis, has put Notts County back into this game. It was a good move. Harding floated the ball into the Charlton area. Paul Bartlett was there to Kevin Bartlett was there, sorry, to get the touch on, and Dave Regis showed a good finisher with a fine turn, and he puts the ball back into the net, and suddenly the Notts County fans who have travelled down for this Tuesday night clash find their voice, and maybe County can feel that there is something to get from Selhurst Park this evening. Well, they certainly came back against Middlesbrough on Saturday. They've got a tough job this evening, but they've looked dangerous, certainly in the last 10 or 15 minutes of the first half, and in the start of this second half, but Paul Mortimer blatantly pulled back there, and I think we will see a booking for the Notts County player Mark Draper. It was picking up the first booking of the game for holding back Paul Mortimer, and the free kick floated in. Minto. Well, the fans were calling for handball, but the referee decides the free kick goes Notts County's way. Certainly not a popular decision this evening, but County are certainly back into this game now. It's away by Webster, and Charlton get the free kick. Kernaghan floats it in, looking for Leaburn to get the touchdown. It'll fall for Dyer. Now Minto, the cross is coming in. and Thomas was there to put it out for the corner. Well, it's an important interception. Charlton look dangerous when these high balls come forward. Well, the fans have turned out for Charlton Athletic on this cold Tuesday evening and really beginning to find their voice, and hope the Valiants can make things a little bit more comfortable with another goal. Leaburn getting up. Lee, what a good save by Cherry. Well, Robert Lee was about 5 yards out. He hit the ball with the bottom of his off his studs, and Cherry made a very good save. Now Leaburn really bundled down by Thomas. Well, that's certainly going to be a booking. Leaburn turning his man. Thomas finds a booking. Is the result of that challenge that certainly prevented Leaburn. But at the time, Leaburn was actually not heading for goal, although it was obvious that he was just trying to turn his man. The referee deciding a booking is suitable. But it's a free kick for Charlton Athletic. And Andy Peake, Paul Mortimer lined up, and it's Peake. And the ball scrambles into the back of the net after taking a deflection, and Cherry just wasn't quick enough. The ball really trickled over the line, but Andy Peake's free kick, taking a deflection off the county defence, and the skipper finally finds himself on the score sheet after numerous efforts this season. We've seen him at Selhurst. Well, good skill from the substitute as Thomas lays it wide. Harding. Oh, Harding picks out Regis, and Pitcher just happy to hammer it away. Pitcher gets a second chance to scramble it away, and eventually Dyer doing a good job. But Robinson gets possession, finds Harding. Now Robinson for Thomas. Looking for Short on the far side, but Minto is there. There was a bit of pushing on the back of Scott Minto, allowing Charlton Athletic to get the free kick. Robert Lee looking for the bounce there, provided by Leaburn. Now Peake, and Dyer has made the run on the overlap. The cross comes in. Dean Thomas was there. I think he thought about the back pass, decided not to risk it, puts it out for the corner. Now in the meantime, it's Paul Mortimer that will need some treatment. Oh, Bob Boulder must be pleased with his form this evening. He's made some very important saves for Charlton Athletic, and he's certainly seen the strike force produced this evening. 3 goals for Charlton Athletic in this game. 17 minutes remain on the clock, and Alan Curbishley it is to take the corner. County scrambled away, but it'll be for Peake. Peake finds Minto, who finds Boulder. Well, the linesman's flag stayed down there because Alex Dyer, who was in an offside position, was certainly not interfering with play and trying to get back onside, so good decision from the linesman. But The ball just allowed to run out for the Notts County throw. Well, a little bit of the sting has been taken out of County's towel since that third goal went in. They certainly looked threatening before that. Now Kernaghan can take the free kick for Charlton Athletic. 15 minutes remaining on the clock. Charlton Athletic 3, Notts County 1. And the Valiants looking for their fourth, which will certainly seal this game for them at Selhurst. Now Curbishley just hitting the lob forward, but Cherry had read it well and then finds Thomas with a throw. Thomas pushing the long one forward, but Chris Short, who's gone into central attacking role for County after coming on as sub. And that was Craig Short, and again Craig Short does well to keep it in. Now Minto pushing the long one forward. He's looking for Lee, but the bounce never came because Yates had made the interception. Lee goes bundling down but gets a free kick. So it's Charlton Athletic, another chance to push forward. Curbishley floats it in, but Cherry showing good keeping there, holding the ball well, and then finding Harding with the throw. Now Thomas, or mix-up, allows Mortimer to get possession, and he held it up well, Mortimer, and finds Leaburn. Still Leaburn. Well, Leaburn not too sure where he was going there. And now Bartlett at the other end, and Short trying to make progress, thwarted by Scott Minto, and Robert Lee is caught offside, so County certainly losing some momentum, but they'll need to score soon if they want to come away from Selhurst Park with anything this evening. Mortimer hits it away, but it's only as far as Thomas. And Thomas forced to go all the way back to Cherry. Webster for Lee. For Dyer. Now Lee, and Lee's made a good run with good defending from Palmer, and then Cherry preventing the corner, but it was a good interception by Charlie Palmer. Robert Lee making one of his familiar runs, but Charlie Palmer a little bit too quick for him on that occasion. Now the goal scorer Regis. Peake goes bundling in. The skipper Peake there, certainly not one to shrug off a challenge. So Dean Thomas to take the free kick. Floats it in. Peake scrambles it away, but it's certainly not out of the danger zone. As County look to try and keep the pressure up. There was pushing on Curbishley, So Charlton Athletic in no hurry to keep the game flowing, holding on to a rather comfortable looking 2-goal lead. Now Leaburn does well, managed to get the cross in. Mortimer looking a little bit lethargic, allows County to come away. Oh, it's a good move, finding Robinson, and he goes bundling down. But there was an offside actually against Kevin Bartlett. Just under 3 minutes remaining on the clock, and the points looking to go the way of the Valiants, but the game is certainly not over yet as Notts County push forward with Thomas. Can they produce anything in this game? Dramatic finish. Oh, that was a fine effort. Bartlett rising above, or it was Regis rising above the Charlton Athletic defence and managing to get the header, and it was just inches over Bob Boulder's bar, and we would have seen a rather tense and exciting last couple of minutes here at Selhurst if that one had gone in. Well, the ball pushed forward by Robinson. Boulder's there, but the challenge from Bartlett looks a little bit late, and Boulder will need treatment. And it must be said that the challenge from Bartlett certainly came a little bit late. It always looked like it was going to be Bob Boulder's ball, but Kevin Bartlett finding himself booked at a late stage of the game, and it might seem a little bit unnecessary. But this evening they come up against the Charlton Athletic team determined to keep their good spell going. And at the end of the day, a little bit too much for County as Palmer beats Lee at the expense of a throw. Well, could we see perhaps a last-minute goal from Charlton Athletic? We're into time added on now by the referee. And the Valiants feeling confident now of the 3 points as the referee blows his whistle to end what has been a very entertaining game here at Selhurst Park. Andy Peake, the Charlton skipper, shakes hands with Cherry, but it really was his goal that sealed the points here as Notts County had threatened to get back into this game. Charlton Athletic really were pinned back in the early stages of the second half, and it looked as though County would get back on level terms, but the determination of players like Alex Dyer and Cole Leaburn up front has seen the points securely go Charlton Athletic's way. Great performance by the Valiants here. Notts County certainly playing their part in a very entertaining game here at Selhurst Park, but they came up against a Valiant team that was certainly no mood to surrender after taking an early 2-goal lead that at the end of the day was just a little bit too much for County to overcome. The final score here in a thrilling second division clash, it's Charlton Athletic 3, Notts County 1.